Safa Saleh has brought 9-month-old Malek to this nutrition center in the eastern city of Port Sudan to stop her from starving to death. The conflict between the army and the paramilitary rapid support forces forced her to leave her home in Khartoum. She says repeated displacement has left her too weak to nurse her daughter.
I don't eat enough to produce milk for her. I don't have the money to buy food, and we rely on the assistance we get at the displacement centre. Sometimes we have breakfast after 12. I brought Malek here when she started getting thinner and they told me she was malnourished.
Hunger has increased since the conflict began in April. Forced displacement, as well as rising food prices in parts of Sudan and shortages in others, has led to more people struggling to find something to eat.
Those who have been displaced sometimes tell us they either eat 1 or 2 meals or none at all. Some come and tell us that we should feed the younger child and leave the elder, but that still causes hunger and malnutrition.
The UN's food agency says at least 18 million people are facing severe food insecurity, up from 9 million last year. Some of those who need aid may be able to access it in parts of Sudan that are safe and where there is no fighting. But in places that are active conflict areas, insecurity has made getting relief supplies difficult, with the United Nations describing the hunger levels there as catastrophic. Both warring sides are accused of hampering the delivery of aid. The army is accused of slowing the process of allowing aid into Sudan, while the paramilitary group is accused of blocking access to besieged areas. Dozens of deaths due to starvation have been reported.
We need to be able to access those areas, and because we're either having to work across lines and negotiate access with all sides to the conflict, we're not being able to do it particularly at the scale. We can do small distributions here, small distributions there, but what we want is almost an industrial sized operation.
Safa says she's grateful she can feed her daughter and Malek's life is no longer at risk. She hopes the aid will continue so she doesn't lose her child to hunger like so many other parents have. Hiba Morgan, Al Jazeera, Port Sudan.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.